Hello everyone, welcome back to the Year of Rogue, where I try and beat as many different roguelikes as I can in the course of 1 year. Today we are playing Hand of Fate.
I knew you would not falter.
There is the dealer.
Have you learned nothing?
I don't really know what I've learned, to be honest, but we're going to hop into story mode. And so, these are all of the stages that you have to beat in order to get to the end of the game and defeat the dealer. So I suppose that will be the difficulty we're going to try and beat this game on, because on the lower difficulties the dungeons are shorter and wouldn't really feel quite as pure, would it? So the dealer's curse. The player receives a curse at each new dungeon level. And excommunication. The player cannot receive any more blessings. Challenges: 3 Call of the Shadows and 3 Devilish Traps.
Go. Leave. There is no joy for you here.
So here we can change all of our gear and the things that we might find in the dungeon. So at the moment it's just kind of a large mishmash of all of my stuff. But up here we have a library of all the things that we've unlocked through the course of the game. So for example we have heavy armor. This card is new and thus its contents are unknown. We must play it in order to find out more. So the Helm of Reinforcement perhaps. This unique item upgrades the class of your armor from light to medium or medium to heavy. So there's a whole load of stuff, but I'm not really versed in figuring out what's going to be best for us. So I'm just going to take what is in there already, and we will start the game. Blunted Aura.
That is one of my favorites.
Attacks from the player's weapon do less damage. Well, that is a horrible thing to suddenly come up with.
It takes a very special person to walk through this door. You need to have lived a life that provides enough meat for our deck. Yet, you also need to have enough will to walk through the door. Enough power left to persist.
The immovable object. Defense heavy. During combat, this armor grows stronger with every blow sustained. Versus our defense medium armor. Provides good physical protection from harm with minimal restraint on movement. Alright.
As pleases you.
Let's go with the big stuff. Guardian Angel. After your first chance card pick, you may return the card and draw again after shuffling. But we're not allowed that, I think, because we can't have more blessings. So this is our inventory of stuff. We've got a fine blade, a shield, our immovable object armor, a couple of rings, Ring of Hindsight, Merchant's Ring, and a Killing Streak. Every kill earns the player a stackable speed and damage boost, and taking any damage resets this. All shops are revealed when entering a new region. And all encounter cards are revealed upon reaching the stairs. And we have our blessings and our curses. Right, now we have to decide where we're going to go on this map. We can go to the shop or we can come down here. Since we're probably... yeah, we've only got 10 gold. We'll move to here. Devilish Traps. One night, you awake to find yourself enclosed in a maze of traps. Everything seems strangely familiar, like a nightmare from your childhood. A disembodied voice calls out, seemingly from the sky. Do not worry, escaping here is easy. It's all in your mind, is it not? Surely you'll have the willpower for that. The voice laughs and laughs, the sound receding away, until only you and the maze remain. So... now we are in this maze. I can see various traps around. Our goal is going to be... okay, that's a bad time. Our goal is going to be get out of here without taking any more damage than is necessary. Now, is that flame pillar rotating, or is it always doing left to right? It's always doing left to right. This one, are you going to shoot in front of me again? Let's take our leave. Past the flames. Right, we have to pick a direction. Looks like we're going left. So A is a diving roll. Let's avoid the little pins on the ground. They don't look like a good time, do they? That was close. Whoa, okay. I can see a ladder. I panicked. But we got to the ladder. That's what counts. You wake the next morning wondering why you cannot shake the vision of a cat playing with a mouse, and the sound of a laugh, cold and cruel. So, that's done. Let's go and pick up this stack of cash. Golem Hunting Party. Defeat this challenge 3 times in one session to remove it from your deck. On a moonlight night, you see a group of golems on their way to attack another human settlement. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. It's a 1 of lava golems. I think we can attack a lava golem. So now we have to draw a 1 in 4 chance to see how
from these options.
The start of our encounter goes. Let's go for this one. You charge into battle. We are not surprised or injured on our way in or anything else. And now is when I have to try and remember all of the combat mechanics here. So, we've got A is dodge roll. There are various traps. I cannot control my own camera. I'm pretty sure there's a block button, but I can't recall what it is right now. But the dodge roll system seems to be working out for me, against a single foe at the least. Oh, this camera is not my friend. Looks like we can get in about 3 hits per round, then dive away. Three a maximum, perhaps. Oh, we're getting shot by the arrows as well. The traps are still around. And we succeed, with minimal injury. The loose piles of rock and stone around you are a good start in teaching these creatures a lesson. Some local villagers give you food with thanks. So you can see in our lower left we have our health, 86 out of 100, food 23, and gold 40. So in order to move, we must pay 1 food. But when we do that, we do heal a bit. And there is now some food on that tile at the end. It's a treasure chest. While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of a hall. You may hold... The chest may hold great wealth, but the chamber may be trapped. Well, we have health, so let's approach. 1 success and 3 failures. Well, number 3 was good to us earlier. No good to us now, though. You move forward carefully, but suddenly you hear a click. Attempt to escape the gas trap. 2 successes, 2 failures here. Right, let's go where the previous success was. Hey, look at that. You dive through the billowing clouds to reach the other side safely. You approach the chest. The treasure chest looks battered but still intact. What treasure might it hold? Attempt to pry it open. We've come this far, right? A 3 out of 4 chance. Right, let's stick with you then. After a mighty heave, the lock gives way and the spoils are yours. The dealer gives you 4 gain cards. Gain 30 gold. That's a great fortune.
For that.
I am grateful. 1 equipment from the armory. We get Hearn's Antlers.
Lizard men beware.
Lizard men take double damage from player attacks. 15 gold. And 10 gold per blessing. I think we're only allowed 1 blessing on this particular type of game, aren't we? Or none at all, perhaps. Let's go check that helmet out. It's equipped it automatically, so we don't need to do that because we already had 1 helmet, so we now do double damage to lizard men. So one of these remaining 2 cards is going to be our exit. We will try the one with the food on first. There we go. We could go and revisit that Devilish Traps card, but I don't think we need to do that. We've found the stairs.
Down once more, seeking the heart of it all.
So let's go down as I rehydrate. Loose pockets.
I worked long and hard to make that particularly painful. Ingenious, don't you think?
Yes, dealer, you're very clever. This is the curse we get for entering a new floor on this difficulty. When struck in combat, the player will drop some gold. Well, we can obviously see where our exit is because it can only be at the terminus of a location in the maze. And so we're just going to do this large C shape.
I have made my wager. I'll also make my deal. You have questions and I will provide answers.
It's another golem hunting
That's why you
party.
came here, is it not?
On a moonlight night, you see a group of golems on their way to attack another human settlement. The dealer draws 1 monster card. It's a 2 of lava golems. Should be twice as difficult as the prior combat, but I think we can manage. We are back at full health after all. Let's hope we succeed on our way in. We do. We charge into battle, unhampered by extra traps or problems. So our character is created out of the cards that we have collected so far. And there are the 2 golems. This is going to be tricky to avoid both, but we'll do what we can. Got hit somewhere along the way, losing our large combo. And we're losing gold the whole time. Now, I cannot rotate the camera. I wish I could. One of these colours are attacks that I think can be parried. It's definitely a parry for ranged attacks that come in. Oh, the traps. We're losing all of that fortune we just gained out of that chest, aren't we? So it looks like we can pick up the gold if we're quick about it, perhaps. Honestly, I would just like to be alive at the end of this fight. It's not going great. Oh, the traps. Shame they won't hit one another, right? Come on, one of you's got to be dying soon. That's clearly not gone great. The blood stains the ground beneath our corpse.
Dead once more. Can you do any better?
I don't know, dealer, can I?
Again, you are a fool.
Right, let's see then. With that refresher, is there anything about our deck we would like to change?
Until now, I have shown compassion. You would be best to test me no further.
So, this is our deck of stuff. Then, this is... Oh, this is like different play modes, different characters. I assume we're on default mode. And then this is the deck of encounters that build up the dungeon themselves. So there's the 3 golem hunting parties. We cannot remove those from the deck. They are locked in. But there's a whole other bunch of stuff that we could change out if we wish to for any of this stuff. But I have no idea what's good and what's bad. And really, apart from finding the treasure chest there, which seemed like a really good boon to us, it was basically just that, traders, and golems that we found. So we won't change anything for now. We'll give it one more go. Haunted. Whenever the player purchases a new item, they gain a curse. Well, we know the end of that side is shopping, so...
As long as you play and persist, we will continue to draw closer to a resolution.
Berserker armor, defense light.
Come close to unraveling the game, mind you.
During combat, every hit you sustain increases your speed and weapon strength. Sure. Will of the Gods. At the start of each combat, a random opponent is highlighted. If that creature is the first to die, then it pops out 5 gold. But that is going to be lost from our deck because we cannot gain the benefit of extra things. Heroes Remain, our first encounter. You pass a funeral. It's obvious from the size of the procession that the deceased was a well-loved figure. You are approached by the cleric. This great hero fell during our beloved town, defending our beloved town of Wondermere. His sword and shield are powerful artifacts and must be returned to his hometown for proper burial rites to be completed. Will you do this, traveller? Yes, I will. Thank you. This will mean the world to his family. The town would have revolted had these artifacts not been returned. It's not far to the hero's hometown. Look for the town cleric when you get there. The Viking Blade, damage 30, press left bumper to trigger rage. Yeah, I will equip that. And Pain Shield. A shield bash deals damage to the opponent. Damage goes up as you go up combo tiers. Yeah, I'll equip that as well.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Heavy Burden. After 5 steps, player loses 50% max HP. Well then, we better find this place soon. Heroes Return. Oh, it's literally over there. Alright, we're walking back across, I guess. It's a golem hunting party. It's the 2 of golems. Shall we just avoid them? Now we see a huge failure as an option. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Very good. You give the creatures a wide berth and continue on your journey. You reach Wondermere, hometown of the dead adventurer. The town cleric meets you at the gate. He appears to have been standing vigil. Return the hero's sword. Thank you. The blade will once again be wielded in righteous fury. Do you also have the shield? Yes, I do. Truly, you have done the almighty work in returning this shield. You are blessed. Draw 2 blessing cards. Well, we cannot benefit from blessings
look upon you favorably
because the super hard difficulty mode we're on. Let's not go to the shop. The lovers. In the town of Stiegel, you meet a man who is serenading a young lady at her window. As you approach, he stops and turns to speak to you. My love and I wish to marry and leave this town, but her father has forbidden it. He is the master of the guild, a powerful figure in Stiegel, with many armed men at his command. I saw you fighting in the arenas. Please, would you help us to escape the town, so we might live together in happiness? Offer to help, demand payment for assistance, refuse to get involved, report him to the woman's father. Let's, just be dicks in our own interest. The young man flees as you knock on the door. An armed guard takes you to the dining hall where a large, well-dressed man sits, noisily eating a lavish banquet. The nobleman doesn't look up and continues to eat as you tell him about the young suitor who intends to steal away his daughter. A gesture to the guard sends them from the room, and soon afterwards they return with the young man struggling between them. I curse you, fiend, cries the young man as he's dragged away. Draw 1 curse card. Arcane Frailty. Player takes extra damage from ranged attacks.
I look forward to seeing how you approach this particular challenge.
The nobleman stops eating long enough to say, You have been useful. My guards will see that you are rewarded on your way out. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. Gain 3 gold. Not very much. Gain 15 gold. Better. Gain 10 gold. Adequate. And we will be on our way. Next journey takes you through a cave, out to the feet of an imposing forest. And away we go. Midas Appetite.
Another curse on the table.
All food is turned into gold, and the player eats gold instead of food. Interesting.
As long as you play and persist, we will continue to draw closer to a resolution. Very few have come close to unraveling the game, mind you.
Well, we don't have a terminus here, so our exit must be somewhere on the loop. We will go call for the priest.
No food. Hard times lie ahead.
In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. We cannot afford to use our money in trading, and if we buy stuff, we get curses at the moment, so we'll pass that by. Continue on our journey. The tavern.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
So this card has a token of a sun at the bottom. If we can complete this quest in the desired manner, we keep the token, and then at the end of the run, we unlock new cards from the token. In a tavern, you meet a ship's captain. Pirates have taken over my ship. The drunken wench. Help me reclaim her, and I'll share whatever treasure remains in her hold. Oh boy. Fine. We need ways to get treasure. I think
a choice.
The number 4 spot today. I should have stuck with number 2. When you reach the pier, you discover that the drunken wench has already left port. You and the captain set off in a rowing boat to follow the pirates. Soon, you and the captain find yourselves heading further out to sea. Okay, so in number 2 we trust. Yes! You find the ship just off the coast. As you climb aboard, a yell goes up from the pirates. You reach the deck just as they attack. It's a 3 of dust and a king of dust. I cannot remember what parry is. So obviously, the King of Dust has come with minions. As well as the 3 of Dust card we drew. Basically, there's multiple suits for people, lizard men, undead, and something else, I think. I need to work on my parries, though. Good combo at the moment, though. I'm getting wrecked. I'm getting wrecked. Close. We must be close. Oh, yeah. Back kick to the chest. Well, we didn't die. We nearly died, but we didn't. You find the treasure in the ship's hold. The captain draws his sword. It's mine! Keep away! I mean, we don't have the help to fight him. I think I'll kill you and keep the lot. While dueling the captain, a lamp falls over and starts a fire. Losing track of him in the smoke, you return to the rowing boat. You head for shore as the ship is engulfed in flames. We do not get that token. Alright, I'm just going to walk back and forth a bit, see how much gold we consume per step. 5. Alright, let's see if we can get some healing here that's more efficient than 5 gold every step. Buy blessings, heal wounds, remove curses, sell items. Can we remove... Cannot receive more blessings, 120 gold. Alright, have I got anything I could sell? We're wearing 1 suit of armor, aren't we? 120 gold. But we need our gold to eat. If we don't eat, we will die. During combat, every hit you sustain increases your speed and strength. Alright, let's get wild here. Let's sell that. It's 101 gold. It's not going to be enough either way, is it? If we want to remove... $120 gold to remove that. We could remove Midas' appetite, which would be strange because then we'd have no food, right? Unless we can buy food here. We can. We can buy 5 food for 18 gold. 18 gold is only worth 3.5 steps to us. So let's remove Midas Appetite. Then buy 5 food and 5 more. It gives us 10 to work with. And we can get 15 health for 10. We're going to need that.
More health to work with. Much good mate, do you?
Then 20 left. We can't have blessings. That's not allowed still. When the player takes extra damage from ranged attacks whenever the player purchases a new item, they gain a curse. Get rid of Arcane Frailty. And unless we have enough gold, we can buy 1 food for $4. Alright, well, that changes our situation quite a lot. Why not go the other way now? A food wagon. You come across a broken down wagon laden with food. Its owner nowhere in sight. We're going to steal. You approach the cart, but the startled the pony and it tears away, breaking the wagon and spilling the food down the path. As you approach the cart, you startle the pony, it tears away, dragging the wagon full of food into the distance. Shame. A marketplace. You arrive at the town of Stygal on a market day. The market vendors are buying food today. You may offer some of your food, but the amount of gold you will receive is not guaranteed. Attempt to steal some food from the markets, because we need it more than they do. You walk around the markets for a while, watching the guards and waiting for an opportunity. Finally, the guard seems to be elsewhere. Your time has come. Oh, that's a not good odds, is it? Oh, spot number 2, you're my friend. Dealer draws you 2 food gain cards. 5.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
And 3. I'm so grateful for that. We get some cash, we find a treasure chest again. How bad can it go, honestly? 2 spot. Ah. We hear the click. It's a gas trap. Now this is where we succeeded last time. We managed to dive out of the way. Huge failure. Tripping, you fall over the floor and gasp, drawing in the poisonous mist. You try to recover and stumble through the other side. The dealer draws you 3 pain cards. Lose 5 health.
How unpleasant.
Lose 10 max health. Lose 10 max health. We get to the treasure chest. Attempt to pry it open. If this fails as well, I'll be very upset. Alright. After a mighty heave, the lock gives way and the spoils are yours. Draw 3 armory cards, select 1 to keep. Fool's Gold, Undead Bane, or Blood Crescent. Can I inspect? Finishes. Weapons with this trait allow the hero to perform a finishing move on a down foe. Aim towards the down foe and press X. Press left bumper to perform a killing blow that also drains your health. I don't want that. Undead Bane. Damage 30. Does fire damage on hits against undead. Press left bumper to ignite all dead enemies. Fool's Gold. On every weapon ability usage, all bandits are stunned for 3 seconds. Every bandit killed nets the player 2 gold. Gimme Undead Bane. I'll take the extra base damage from my weapon. Another 3. Damocles, Thunderstrike, and the Emperor's Jewel. During combat, press right bumper to throw 8 knives in the cardinal directions. damage, 35. Every strike inflicts lightning damage, pressing left bumper for lightning to strike around you. We can be Thor. Emperor's Jewel, 50% chance to grant 1 free artifact use per combat. I mean, we just took another weapon, but Thunderstrike seems great. 7 gold. And 1 more equipment. Hearn's Helm, Lizardborn, take extra damage.
But useful purpose. Not much use if you're not facing lizards, though, eh?
Well, we miss...
sorry.
We miss the traps. We have 80 health. And that is full. Moneybags. In combat, the player's movement speed is reduced by how much gold they possess.
Bad luck.
A pair of shops on the bottom there. 2 traveling jeweler, traveling tinkerer.
What brings you to play the game?
Embertown Hero.
Like all the rest, you are silent.
You come across an injured adventurer whose battered and bloodied armor tells you he's seen combat recently. Ask him his troubles. I've been chasing a pack of thieves that attacked my home village of Emberton. I killed some of them in an ambush, but I fear I lack the strength to chase the rest down. If you have any honor, you will find those jackals and make them pay. The Embertown Hero quest is now in the center of the board. A merchant's favor. Whilst browsing the wares at a trading post, you are approached by the proprietor. You look like a trustworthy sort. I am in debt to an acquaintance in Oranshire. He is holding some items of mine collateral. If you deliver this gold to him, an item of equipment can be yours as payment. I will accept the offer and the gold. The shopkeeper makes sure the other customers have gone before lifting a floorboard and taking out a small wooden chest. You have my thanks. Please make sure all of this money makes it there safely. After 5 steps, player loses 50% max HP. Where's this shop going? The return policy card is in the lower right corner. I think we can just beeline straight there. I'm going to pass the shops by because this gold isn't ours. But we're going to get some gear from giving up what we find. We're also pretty low on food, so we might have to do a food run soon. There's the gold. We lose our heavy burden. Huge hammer, scorching zeal, or fortitude's breath. Every third encounter does not consume food. Press B button to shield bash a target, stunning it. I think we could probably do with a shield, a better shield.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Especially because it's not going to cost us our food. Now, we want to spend this gold because we have slower walking speed whilst we have high gold. Let's see if this shop has food before checking out the other store as well. They do have food and they have items, but if we buy an item we get a curse, but their food is not great. However, we can now sell our fine blade. We can sell our basic shield. Where'd that get to? There it is. We don't know that we're ever going to be specifically fighting undead on any occasion, so we'll get rid of Undead Bane as well. Thunderstrike is our weapon, we have medium armor, and our rings. So, we will leave that shop. Head next door with our spoils. And here, hopefully they have a better price on food. Oh, it's an ambush. Great! 2 of dust with red pips. So I think they're harder enemies, but there should only be 2 of them. That's fun, though. See, when it's not golems and bosses, things aren't too bad. You search the bodies but find nothing. You turn back towards the merchant. Right, we still need that food. It's the same price as next door. But we're going to buy a lot because our gold slows us down and we need to eat.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy to be stocked up on food. Right, let's go north. Helpful priest. You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. We cannot receive blessings. Sorry, dude. The maiden. One day, in a shady forest of an encounter of an elf maiden, she stops to greet you. I am Merith of the forest folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? Longer life, supplies, gold, or to be blessed. I think if we can get more max HP, I'd be really grateful. 1 max HP gain for 5 max HP. We missed a cave rescue and the Ember Town hero. That's fine by me. We will be on our way to the next floor.
Ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Hungry Blades. Whenever a weapon ability is used, the player consumes 1 food. Alright, we've got Travelling Healer, Travelling Mage, and a shop.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No.
Right.
A
Where?
fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies.
There are 4 unknown cards on the left and 4 unknown cards on the right.
My powers are genuine.
I'm going to start on the left. A Travelling Healer. We're at max HP, so we'll pass that one by. Devilish Traps. We've seen them before. They have returned. Right. Our lightning weapon is giving us a light show here. I'm just going to like casually and gently follow one wall. Oh yeah, that's a bad time. Oh look, a ladder. Give me the ladder. It's like, I wonder what this pool of blood is about. I'll find out what the pool of blood is about. But travelling will heal us with our food. Stranger in the shadows. On a dark moonless night, down a lonely road, you encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I am in need of some sustenance. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? No, we cannot give up our max HP. We simply can't. Twisted Canyon. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton in the bottom of a canyon. We do not need a better weapon. We do not need to visit the Travelling Healer. Should we check this card before we go to the other side of the board? I guess we should. It's a golem hunting party! At least it's a 1 of lava golems. That I can deal with.
Choose from these options.
I did, and I was successful. So far, so good. Oh, that was way more efficient. Damn. The loose piles of rock and stones around you are good at teaching these creatures a lesson. Some local villagers give us food. That appears in the card on the lower right side. We still don't need you, travelling healer, although if you... No, we don't need food. We'll go get the other food. Travelling mage. Pass it by. Get this food. Druids, new.
Let us meet those who worship natural forces rather than the gods.
You are approached by a group of mysterious robed people. One of the robed figures addresses you. You look well accustomed to battle. Would you like to earn some coin? I'll take your details. We are druids wishing to perform certain rituals over the coming weeks. These activities must take place at specific times and places. We cannot risk any interruptions, such as from creatures or bandits. We will pay gold to the one who protects us during these ceremonies. I don't need your gold. I'm just going to be really boring and try and survive. Let's go to the shop. We can buy some more food. No ambushes here today. $10 food for 30 cash. Bargain. And that is the exit. The Devil's Carnival and Mr. Lionel. We will skip those over and jump on this ferry boat. I can't recall how many floors it is, although
delivers again.
This seems small. In combat, each counter-attack the player inflicts double damage and loses 1 food. No bonus or penalty on 0 food. There's a shop.
Even though your victory will end me, I cannot hold it against you. Life
in a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wanderers. I mean, if I can spend my gold just so that I don't have it, because it's weighing me down, I will. So we'll just do this a bunch of times, I guess. It's also more fuel for our special attack that consumes 1 food. If this indeed is the final boss. Seems like we got here quickly, but what do I know? The dealer. The final confrontation with the dealer. Undoubtedly the toughest test you've ever faced. There have been dealers before, but none so adept at this game as him. So adept. Well, we have a good weapon, full health.
Our final confrontation begins.
Oh, hey, buddy.
I will not fall as easily as the other opponents you have faced.
Alright, that's not fun. Oh, this is just going to be a mess of rolling and attacking, isn't it? Thank you. I'm glad to see the back of that thing. Why are they glowing green? Stay out of the way of that. Right, there's our first couple of hits taken, because I got 2 aggro, obviously. Alright, that's 1 done. What you got next for me, buddy? I was not expecting quick time events, I'll be honest. Okay. Interesting. Now who are we fighting? Undead. That seems very unfair. Whatever this green pedestal thing is, I don't like it. Thank you. I appreciate. I wish I had some kind of vampirism or something. Look out for that. Oh, hello. What is... Red lines of death? That's an explosion. Quick, get him. Apparently, he is not vulnerable in the weenus. Right, our health is not good. Excuse you? Undefeatable, like, quadruple parries. Jeez. Right. I got wrecked. The blood stains the ground beneath my corpse. I think I need to work on my combat.
And the battle is ended. Try again.
Well, I'm sure we will try again on another occasion, but right now, leaves me to say thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.